Hey, this is Aisha, or Black Gummy, and today we're going to be talking about Garden the Banban or Banban, or I don't know how it's pronounced, but I'm just going to go with Banban or Banban at any given point. I just wanted to make this video where it just talks about like character design. I'm not really here to talk about really the game itself, just ideas I had when I looked at the characters and I kind of realized that the game could do with better character design. I think the modeling is very wonky. The designs are wonky already, so the when they model them, it just doesn't really look that good. But I'm not gonna pretend I'm a good modeler. I'm not. I've made my fair share of wonky things, and honestly, I just wanted to redesign the characters and just show some concept ideas of what they can do to improve the game. I kind of trying to take the John Wolf manly badass like road of this game can be improved on. It's not a representation that all horror games are just bad or horror games that show childlike imagery is bad. It's not. It just needs a lot of thought and it needs a lot of care. Children imagery is very specific, and it takes a lot of energy and time to make sure you make a product that is suitable for children but also profitable for adults. So I kind of just wanted to start off with some of my ideas when I like started redesigning Banban. I don't really know why this thing has Popeye arms, but I do like the little hats on its ears. That was cute. So I tried to keep that design, but then I just made the little thing in front of car dealerships where it slaps you in the face or whatever. Um, no. I mean, I feel like I could work that design into something else. I gave it like a little arm that's cut off. That didn't really work, so I just kind of made it into this weird boxy shape and gave it a really long tongue. And I just keep trying to add back that like those little party hats on its ears, which is really cute to me, but it just wasn't really working. So I kind of just went with my own thing. Like I was like, no, you know what? I'm just gonna. This is concept art. I'm just gonna do my own thing. I'm not gonna sit here and try to make something that doesn't work. So I made this like I don't even really know how to describe it, but I would just basically say it's kind of like a giant gossamer from Looney Tunes. Um, it's big and it's hairy and it has a big mouth. I try to add colors into it instead of just being on the little hats. I added like these stripes on the body as well. When I create the monster version of Banban or Bonbon, I kind of made the colors look like they were kind of melting off of him, and that half of his torso was basically like ripped off as if it was like a person inside of it or a monster inside of it all along. Obviously that's just its skin, but I just thought it would be kind of like really disturbing if you just saw the face and then you look down and you're like, why has it got muscular legs? Um, I was I was kind of struggling a little bit with Bambalina and her color as well. She's very, yeah, mm, yeah, she's very white. She only has two colors, and I was just really struggling on her design to differentiate her from Banban. But I finally got it where I gave her this kind of like clown looking makeup. It was basically what she already had, but um, I think the only thing that I messed up on was basically those little balls on her face. I didn't add detail, which I will add later. But she kind of looks like a pig. She reminds me of the pigs from Invader Zim, and I like that. I don't know where I was going with that design, but I just really like that she looked like a pig. Um, with Jumbo Josh, which I don't even know why it's called Jumbo Josh. It just looks weird. I honestly don't know what they were trying to do with this design. It looks so weird. So I just took the legs out because that's the worst part of Jumbo Josh's original design, and decided to put it as a worm that cooks or bakes because that's cute and that's what kids are into. I know that's not what we're looking at right now, but that's definitely what kids are into. Um, and I think that works better for it in general. When I started working on the monster design, I was kind of struggling, but I decided to make it more like a scorpion kind of slimy worm thing, but with big hands that break through breaks through the oven mitts that it was wearing. So it seems like it would like eat you. I also tried to make it seem like the glasses kind of highlighted its teeth and like its mouth. Because I just thought it would be kind of cool if it could do that. I don't think it can. I don't think you can magnify those aspects when you model the character, but the possibilities, I wanted to give them a little, sprinkle of ideas. Um, Please understand that these are just concept designs. I know that a lot of stuff that I'm making right now can't really be replicated in as a model, especially if you're not really even good at modeling to begin with. Like maybe, but like realistically, I can't even do it, so I'm not gonna pretend like anyone else can. But I just had some like really crazy ideas, and I wanted to play around with that. I also really like how I made him glow. So he's kind of like translucent and like gummy. Uh, this thing, this fucking bird. I hate this bird. I don't even like really drawing animals at all, especially animals that aren't real. Whatever this flamingo thing is, I hated it. I thought I had something when I like started designing the monster thing, and like it wasn't really a complicated. I don't even really understand why the bird looks so bad. Like Opila, I think that's what it's called. Like I don't think it should have looked that weird, but maybe that's just me. Because it's just a regular toy bird, but it just looks so cracked out. Like look at this thing. Look at this thing. Why is its eyes red? What is going on? Like I don't know. I don't like this bird, but I played around a lot with the like kitty design because I'm not really strong with animals, and this really forced me to look at the anatomy of animals and then translate that somehow into a scarier bird, a bigger bird, which I am. Oh my god, I'm not good at. It's just this was painful. This was a painful process. I tried so many different designs, and I was going through Pinterest and just trying to find anything I could that could help me, like design a scary bird monster thing. I don't know. I added a lot of stuff. I gave it like this weird wormy tail, like where like its eyes are. Oh, I think I was thinking of like um Beetlejuice. I was thinking of that when they stretched out their face and stuff because I thought that was kind of gross. I also gave it like three heads at one point because like oh it could be like a that dog monster, the thing that I was about to say but couldn't say because I don't know how to pronounce it. I tried making it an even bigger bird so it looks scary in the hallways. Then I gave the bird teeth. I was kind of creeped out when I was drawing it because the idea of a bird with teeth is kind of weird, kind of scary. Um, but I tried my best. Lord knows I tried my best. I did continue with the teeth, and I think it kind of started to come out pretty good around my like 15th try. I kept the legs the way they were. I didn't make them really big or anything like that. I just kind of made it like a weird looking, like bigger bird, a little bit more vicious. I also put like Opila's face inside the bird, where like maybe it could be a jump scare feature where like the bird's mouth is always open, but all of a sudden you see like red eyes, and then just like bam, bam, boom, right in your face. Right in the kisser. Um, but yeah, that's the best I could do with that. I do like what I have at the end, but God, I do not like birds anymore. I don't think I ever liked birds, but especially don't like birds now. Um, but yeah, that's basically like all the designs I did for this for Garden of Banban, and I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I know I was kind of rambling basically, but there's a lot of stuff that was going on with these designs, and I was like all over the place, and I didn't realize that until I started editing. But I think I did a good job with most of them, giving them really weird and like spooky designs. Even giving them more friendly designs, which is more of my goal than anything else. Like it's cool to be scary and be spooky looking, but it's harder to make something that is cute and cuddly and something that people would actually enjoy being around. And I think that I did a good job with that. So thanks for listening. If you have time, please check my links down below. I have a game demo out, because I also make games, and I'm not gonna pretend like I'm any in a better position than Garten the Banban, but I am trying. So please let me know down below if you like my game, or if you could go to my itch.io and just check it out and tell me what you think. I would totally like any advice. So thank you and bye.